Squad. All right, Netflix is set to remove Black Mirror Bandersnatch from platform in an effort to ditch interactive programming. Netflix is giving up the ghost when it comes to its interactive projects, and that includes a hit Black Mirror film that took the world by storm when it debuted on the platform in 2018. The streamer will remove Black Mirror Bandersnatch from the service alongside the interactive special Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Kimmy versus the Reverend on May 12th. These two titles are the last interactive projects available on the platform, so it's clear that this marks an end of an era for Netflix as far as trying to make this type of programming take off. This move also comes at a time when the streamer is attempting to push a gaming initiative. For example, Netflix recently announced a pivot from a freshly redesigned homepage on its TV app that features playable games like Too Hot to Handle 3 with your phone as a controller, something it will undoubtedly chase if it gets some traction. Netflix has seemingly been planning this move for quite some time, as it told The Verge in November 2024 that the tech used for those films served its purpose, but is now limiting as we focus on the technological efforts in other areas. It removed all but 4 of its interactive titles by the beginning of December 2024 and will finally complete the takedown of all interactive projects soon. Black Mirror Bandersnatch was such a hit when it first hit the platform that it caused the vice president of product, Tom Yellen, to commit to doubling down on interactive programming. The film starred, I ain't even going to say those people's names, in a choose your own adventure style story that contained a cumulative 103 and 112 minutes of footage with multiple different possible endings. It centers around a young video game programmer in 1984 who is adapting a story written by a man who supposedly cut his wife's head off. But this reality quickly turns to blur and shift. And now you only have 3 more days to watch it before it disappears forever. And that's it. Now, all right. So I have a list of questions I want to run by you guys. Number 1, has anybody ever watched or interacted with any of these interactive pieces of content on Netflix? Sloan?
My sister has, but I haven't done the Bandersnatch yet.
Okay. Fame?
I believe the Minecraft story mode. I can't remember if it was on Netflix or where I played it, but I believe it was on Netflix. But I played the Minecraft story joint. So yeah.
Okay, Jalen.
I have not.
Okay.
Honestly, I haven't even seen them
Really?
on there. No, I haven't.
Okay, so there was so the Bandersnatch was definitely one, and it was really eerie. But the other one was, remember there was, and I'm not exactly sure if this is the same format, but remember there was like a heist show, or it was a heist show.
Money Heist?
I don't know what the name of it was, but it was like no matter which episode you started with, like it pretty much it didn't matter what episode you started with. Every episode, if you started with episode blue, then the whole story would kind of go. It's like no matter what.
I forgot the name of it.
It's got Giancarlo Esposito and even
what is the name of that show?
That's such a unique idea for a story, and it gives you so many different variations on the ending, because how you start affects how you view the ending. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you can reorganize them in different ways, and it would give you a different perspective if you started from a different color. So, but no, I personally, I was really impressed with Netflix for them taking risks. If you look at other platforms, I think they spend so much time trying to create the next big gigantic thing, whereas Netflix is like, how can we move the industry forward? How can we be different? How can we set ourselves apart from everybody else? You know, HBO Max is like, gives, Sylvester Stallone another 100 million, and Netflix is going, all right, how can we give 50 creators 5 or 10 million a piece and let them all come up with unique IPs, and then let's try different things. Even within the article I just read, I think that's an amazing idea, to put a video game on the television that you can use your phone to control. I think that's just a unique idea.
The show is Kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Now my question is: would y'all play a game on your television that you could use your phone to be the controller for?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of like I don't know if y'all used to do this like on the DVDs when they would have like special what they call it
Special features.
special features, and they would have like games and like different things.
Yeah.
Not to be braggadocious, but like the one and only music video I ever dropped, I actually released it on a DVD. And the guy that did the work for me, he set it up to where you had to watch the entire music video and then it would unlock the behind the scenes content. So like when you first put the DVD in and it came up, it wouldn't give you the option for the behind the scenes. But if you watched it and then it went back to the menu screen, it would have this. Man, I used to have people in the hood going crazy over that. Yo, did you see the special? People be like, how do you get the special fees? Like, you got to watch the whole music video, bro. So
That's cool.
That's cool.
It was definitely
That's
some cool
cool.
stuff. So, like, shout out to that, man. Like, how do y'all feel about? All right, so I know everybody here, we've all had our opinions about Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, we're 2025. There's been so much content released. Where do you feel like Netflix falls in the pantheon of streaming networks right now? Do you really feel like they're still in the top 5? Have they fallen? Because they ain't really had no big gigantic hits in a minute.
Arcane and Blood of Zeus. So they still up there. It's just a little hit or miss, but for the most part, they've submitted some stuff like even. And I mean stuff that's even drawn people from other fandoms, like Arcane. Like, despite a lot of anime fans having like anime is only good if it's from Japan, that dropped and it's like, wait a minute, that's actually pretty amazing kind of thing. Because like that's just live action. They've also like Squid Game. Squid Game was on GMA, so I feel like if you're able to do stuff like that, you've submitted yourself as among the legendary status.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.